here with a little red bow. How cute! Okay, Ruben is live out in El Cajon highlighting some Christmas trees. Back here in the studio, well, and all around San Diego, rain could be coming into town this Friday and this Saturday. And the first thing I think of is time to get in the kitchen and make some soup. So we've got some guys here with us. A soup approved by some San Diego surfers. We have Carl Decker from the Liquid Lunch, who is here. Carl, you and your brother Christopher are both surfers, and you have both worked in the restaurant slash chef slash
restaurants and catering for many years. Yes.
Yes. So you getting ready for the big swell next week?
Absolutely, always ready for it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, this is a really cool company that you guys have. It's called Liquid Lunch.
The Liquid Lunch, yes.
And your website is liquidlunch.com.
You got to put the on the front.
Oh, yes, the. Okay. And in looking at it, you have a soup of the month. So let's get started. What is it? And let's get started making it.
Okay, this is a lemony lentil soup. Lentils being a traditional soup. All of our recipes are based on. So this is actually one of our father's old recipes that we've modified a little bit and spice it up a little bit. We get all of our recipes from cookbooks and things we find online, recipes from friends, but we always add a little something extra, change them around a little bit just to suit our tastes.
Okay, we'll get started going with it. And what I noticed in researching what you guys do, I found that you guys, it seems that you are very, very health conscious.
We are. We thought that's very important. Comfort food, soup being such a comfort food.
Yeah.
So often when you go out to a restaurant, what you get is not very healthy. It's chock full of salt and preservatives.
Yeah.
And we wanted to change that. Fat, yes, exactly.
If you don't make soup right, you can hide so much fat in it.
You
okay,
really
let's
can.
get started. Let's get started.
Well, we've gotten a lot of the stuff already prepped and ready for us. We're going to be chopping a little Swiss chard here. Traditionally, we use collard greens. We're from the South, but they're kind of hard to find around here.
Yeah, you guys are from Florida, right? Yeah.
Florida, North Carolina, we call that the South anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm from Virginia.
Oh,
so,
wow.
and we East Coasters will prove that we can surf big waves, right?
Absolutely. I started surfing for 15 years in Florida and moved out to California where the water's cold and the waves are better.
Yeah.
We're just going to dice up a little Swiss chard right here.
Okay, you're doing that.
Leafy
the
green.
Lentils, did you already cook the lentils before you put the soup together?
These are pre-soaked. They're pre-soaked lentils, and usually have to soak those for about 10-15 minutes till they're nice and soft before they go in. We always start with a good stock. We make our own vegetable stocks, all natural.
Is your whole thing vegetarian?
All vegetarian, vegan, and or gluten-free.
Because let me just say, Christopher just handed this to me. Actually, the name of this recipe is lemony lentil soup with wheat balls.
Bulgur wheat balls, that's right. It's nice whole wheat, healthy bulgur wheat balls. The traditional recipe that came from our dad just had the regular cracked wheat, but again, we decided to spice it up a little bit with, the whole wheat bulgur.
Okay, for your timing purposes, just for the record, we have 2 minutes left for this interview, so let's try and make it. I know soup can take all day to make, so we'll try and kind of get the ingredients together so folks will know how to make it.
Sure.
Okay, so you're cutting that stuff up.
Okay, so we got this cut up.
You can just do the abridged version. I mean, you can. But one thing I did notice when I went to your website is that you guys actually put the recipe on there.
We put the ingredients.
But not how much.
We don't put all the quantities and all the techniques, but we post the nutritional information.
Okay.
We want people to know what's in our soups and the fact that you can pronounce everything that goes into our soups. That we leave out all of the preservatives and stabilizers that you're going to find in your commercially readily available products.
The thing about soup is it's a comfort food. It should be good for you.
It should.
It should
and it really
be good
does.
for you.
Most of our soups are less than 5 grams of fat per serving. That's on the very high end. Some of them are 1 gram or no fat at all, just depending if we put any oil or butter.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's start putting it together.
Let's
start putting it together.
We've got our stock. We pre-make our vegetable stock.
Okay.
Which is always made fresh. I always save the ends.
Oh.
Excuse me.
It's okay. I'm out of the way.
We always say, when we prep for all our soups, we save all of our stalks and ends to make and boil it down to make our stock. Which always, the basic of a stock is the base of a good soup, really.
Okay. And then you guys, your soups can be found at Cafe 976, Good Anya, and you guys are at Windmill Farms. That's right.
That's right. The very first Henrys.
Okay, and then so. Joe, I want you to be able to taste this. Is this the final version of it?
It is, and it's heating up.
Okay,
Where's the spoon?
My darling,
where's that vulgar meat balls.
No,
The
it's-
bulgur wheat balls, actually, if you look, are all right down in here.
Joe.
Which one's the vulgar meat?
Bulgur.
ball?
Bulgur
Bulgur wheat. I thought you said
Right.
vulgar meat.
Yes. Okay, so you put carrots and other. And
Yeah, carrots, Swiss chard, onions, garlic.
try it with the ladle, Joe. Just use
Oh,
that.
I'm just going to use this.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
just
I
try
got,
it.
It's
Sure.
warm enough.
Is it
I wanna
warm
get
enough
one
to
of those
taste?
meatballs.
Yeah, just try it.
Right in
Try
here.
it.
Watch.
Good,
okay.
good. Got a clean
Well,
towel there
all right.
for you.
Carl, I appreciate you being here. We're all out of time, but what do you think, big guy?
Oh, that's good.
I bet it is. I bet it is. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing. So, theliquidlunch.com.
That's correct.
Local surfers gone big, gone bigger.
We're
Thanks for
trying.
being here. This is a perfect idea
Thank
for
you.
something
Thank you
to
very
do
much.
when it's rainy and
Now I'm going to
cold.
put this back in there.
Okay. No, please don't do that.
I won't.
Okay, coming up next, a really unique idea to remember your loved ones that we've lost. And if your humble abode looks like Santa Claus Lane this season, Joe found the perfect place to deck your halls. San Diego
sweet.
Living is coming right back.
Here's one of my Santas.